Hello everyone, my name is Sumitra Swain. I welcome you back to the UNC Digital classes. We are starting Introduction to Business. In the last class, we have already studied that what are the concepts and the characteristics and why the business are there in the society. In today's class, we are going to study about what are the objectives of business. There are various objectives, but before that, we should understand that what the term objective means. Objective means the purpose or the reasons for which a business exists or operates. It means that every organization or every institution have some objective in their mind which they want to achieve or accomplish over a specific period of time. If we will talk that you are the students, what are the objective of your life? That you will pass the exam securing good marks and then you will find a better job. Yes or no? If that is your objective, likewise every organization or enterprise have some certain objectives which regulate and guide its activities. Means to fulfill those particular objectives, all my works or my activities will be driven by that objective. Okay, so there are certain type of objective which can be classified as your economic objective, social objective, human objective and national objective. So we will study about each of the objective in more details. First comes your economic objective. As I have already told you that what is a economy activity. Business is an economy activity because the main or prime objective of any organization is to earn profit. So this point itself is saying what the economic objectives are. Okay, so a business is an economy activity, therefore economy objective of business refers to the objective of earning profit and also other objectives that are necessary to be pursued to achieve the profit objective, which can be, means your economy objective can be your earning profit, this is primary, and to earn profit all the 2 points will supplement them, that is your creating customer and also your regular innovation. So the first point in economy objective is profit earn. So why profit is necessary? Actually, profit is the lifeblood of any organization or business, without which no business can survive. If you will think that there will be no profit, how we will prosper or how we will growth in our life? Yes or no? So profit is very much necessary for any organization. It is needed to ensure survival of business and its growth. And it is not only that profit are required for the survival only. It is also like if it will be more profit this year, so we can retain some part of the profit and we could reinvest the part of those profit in the next year. So that's why for the business expansion or growth or our survival, profit is the foremost or we can say the primary objective of any organization. Next comes in your economy objective, the second point is your creating customers. We always say that customers are gods. Why? Because a business cannot survive unless there are customers. Customers are those people who are buying your product, or else why you will survive in the market? Yes or no? So if you are producing something, then the purpose is to sell them, and by selling those products you want to earn profit. So if there will be no one at the end of the selling point, so from whom you will collect the money? So that's why customers are very much important in your in business. So here it is written that businessman can earn profit only when he provides quality goods. Always we ensure that what we are providing, the products we are selling to the customer should be in quality. And that doesn't mean that if we are providing or we are facilitating the quality goods, we should price very high. Okay, so that price should be at reasonable also. So if we will provide quality goods and also reasonable price, then ultimately it will attract more to more customer. And every time we will have more customer, we can say that we have a good loyal customer base. And having more loyal customer base, we can achieve maximum to maximum marketing objectives, or we can say we can fulfill our economic objective. Next comes your regular innovation. Innovation means something new or the modification change which bring about improvement. Improvement in form of your product, in form of service, or it can be in technology also. So business unit through innovation are able to reduce cost. How we will reduce cost? By utilizing new to new technology, we can say that we can minimize our cost. Yes or no? So when we will reduce our cost, ultimately we can attract more customer because there are improved product and with less price. Okay, so we can draw or we can attract more to more customers. Now the next objective means it was four objectives there in the business. So first is completed, that is your economy objective. Now we will study about the social objective. The social objective says that business doesn't exist in vacuum. So if it exists or operate in the society, it always draw its resources, its inputs from the society, and also it sell the product, final product or finished goods to the member of the society. If I am involving myself all around the society, then it is my responsibility also that what I am doing in return for the society. So here social objective means to achieve or to do something which will be beneficial for the society. So in social objective, the first point comes that how can we achieve social objective? By supplying desired goods at reasonable price. Business is expected to supply the quality goods and services required by the society. So, what the society wants, what are the need or the desires or the requirement of the society, we first need to understand them, and then we could produce those products or we can provide those services to the society. Goods and service should be quality goods and these should be supplied at a reasonable price. We have to always keep in mind that all the goods we are supplying, they should be in quality and the price should be reasonable that one person can afford them. And again, in supplying desired goods at reasonable price, one more thing comes here, that the company should use the time utility, which was saying if someone has a requirement of a product at particularly this point of time, then a product should be available at that time. So the customer expect a timely supply of the quality goods. Okay, so we have to keep them in our mind. Next comes in social objective, that is a fair remuneration to the employees. Employees must be given fair compensation for their work. In addition to wages and salary, a reasonable part of profit should be distributed to motivate them. So here the point is saying that the employees are the human beings who are working for you. Okay. So if they are contributing their best to improve your organization, your business, to earn more to more profit, then it is also your responsibility or obligation that you should recognize their effort. If someone is doing overtime or if someone is doing the best of his capability, then you should recognize it and you should award them accordingly. You can give them bonus, you can give them incentive or any other type of non-monetary recognition. Okay, you can promote them, you can give them traveling expenses. Okay, all these things can be also given to motivate them, to impel them that we also care for you. So we should always care for the employee and we should give them the best to best remuneration. And also we should take care about the grievance of the employees. If there are any complaints or grievance, how the company is dealing with them. Okay. And the proper working condition is there or not. This is also very much important in a company's perspective, that how to motivate the employees. We can find the right people for the right job so that they can do their best for the work, because at the end it is the happy and satisfied employees who can put the best effort for your organization. So we always should motivate them. In a country like India, we can say that unemployment is just such a big problem for us. So it is nearly impossible on the part of the government that it can provide job to all the unemployed people. So we can expect that if there will be maximum to maximum business, then they can create opportunity for the unemployed people and they can keep them as the employees. So it will also help to reduce the imbalance of the socio-economic culture. Okay, next comes in your social objective, that is your fair return to investors. Investors are those people who provide funds or finance to the company at the time when the company was requiring it. So, if they have trusted you and if they have invested in your company, then what is your obligation? That you should pay the return to the shareholders. So, the business is expected to pay the return to the shareholders and creditors in the form of dividend and interest. Investors also expect safety and appreciation of their investment. Means, if I am investing all my money in your organization, then you should value my money and the business should, you means here the business, okay? So the business should invest the money that you should you should always keep in your mind that the money you are investing is not your money, it is the money of the shareholders or the investor or the creditors. So you have to take a good care of that money and you should invest the money wisely in any project. So investors also expect safety and appreciation of their investment. Here it is written that the creditor or the shareholders should get the return in form of dividend and interest. Dividend means when the shareholders are investing money in the share market or in the company in an annual basis at the end of every year, the company should pay a part of the profit as dividend. Dividend is the part of the profit. Okay. And interest, when we borrow money as a loan, as we are keeping those money or using those money, then we should pay interest. Okay, next comes in social objective, that is your social welfare. So as we are saying that the business or the organization are inseparable part of the society, so the business should provide support to the society. And how it can provide support to the society? It can build school, college, library, hospital, research center, or we can say any sports bodies, or they can also help any NGO, old age home, or any other institute that help the weaker section of the society. And also the business can directly help to the backward classes, like if there are physically or mentally challenged people, uh, they are surrounded with the organization that is in the society. So we can keep a particular or we can keep a reserve for those people also. They can also use their skill to produce anything, yes or no? So we also should give them opportunity. In this way, we can balance the socio-economic environment. Okay. The last one is saying that the payment of government dues. Dues means here you can talk about tax. Okay. Every business enterprise should pay tax due. Their tax can be your income tax, sales tax, excise duty, custom duty, etc. To the government honestly and at the right time. I think you all know that at the end of every year, all the business who are earning profit or the people who are employed, they pay tax of their salary or their income as tax. Yes or no? So why we are paying tax? Because government will receive those tax and utilizing those tax monies, it can build something in the backward areas, or we can say the bridge, the dam, or the school, or the road transportation, all those things. How everything will be financed? To balance those national incomes, the tax is paid every year. So it is also the duty of a businessman to pay the tax to the government at the right time also. There are two more objectives also, okay, which are your human objective and your national objective. and we will continue those two objectives in the next class. So I am ending the lecture today here, and I hope this video will help you to understand the basic objectives of any organization and the economy objective and the social objective. If you have any doubt at any point of the slides, you can write it in the comment box. I will answer them. Thank you for watching the video and have a good day.